Hi, friends and family at New Beginnings. Welcome to our 2024 fast, our More of Jesus, and 2024, our 21 days of fasting. And I just want to encourage you, whether this is day one or your day three or wherever you're into it, to continue on, to keep on going, to fulfill the vow that you made to the Lord. And whether it's a dry fast once a week or it's a Daniel fast for the 21 days or social media, whatever you decide to fast, I'd encourage you to keep on going. Keep on pressing in. And we know that doesn't win us any brownie points with the Lord, doesn't win us any special favor with the Lord, but it does help us to center our lives around Him. And Ezekiel 34:26 in our handout that the pastors gave to us, it says, God says, I will bless my people and their homes around my holy hill. And in the proper season, I will send the showers they need. There will be showers of blessings. And so when we go to the Lord during this time in fasting, this is such an incredible verse. And as we go and we seek Him, and we need to remember that it's helping us to center our lives around Him. That's where the blessing is, when we're central around Him and are building our lives around Him. And that's what the fast is going to do. It's going to help you get centered and help Him be the focus of your life. It says, then the blessing, the showers of blessings are going to come. And the showers of blessing, that's just full of God's favor, His protection, His provision, and His kindness. And so we want to be making Him central. And I always, would also tell you, if you feel like you can't join in because you're not quite there, you're not where you think you should be with the Lord, or your relationship has slid back a little bit, I would encourage you to go back to where you left Him. Go back to where you left Him, just like Peter did. Peter, he denied the Lord 3 times and wept bitterly at this and thought that time of his life was over. He went back fishing. He went back to that Sea of Galilee, and going back to there where He walked on water, going back there where Jesus, healed his mother-in-law and raised her up, and she started to cook for them, and just reliving the miracles and the things that God has done. And he got to see in the raising of the dead and the feeding of the thousands of people. And he went back there, and that's where Jesus met him. And so I would encourage you, jump in now. It doesn't matter if you started when we started or when you start, jump in now and just go back to where you left Jesus. Go back to where you left Him and let those showers of blessings come on your life. And I would also encourage you during this time, as you're praying over, your family and yourself, and just giving praise and thanksgiving to God, to maybe focus on yourself, the prayer of Ephesians 1, verses 16 through 19, and Ephesians chapter 3, 16 through 20, and make that prayer for you. And I'd pray that for you, that you would grow in the grace and the knowledge of the Lord Jesus Christ. And just try to focus in on those prayers, and know that the church is joining with you. We are here with you. We're all doing it together, and there's power in this. And so I encourage you to keep on keeping on, and may the Lord bless you.